I remembered to use this filter. I don't know if you call it a filter, Snapchat calls it a lens, but it lets me see, you see what I see in the camera. Happy Sunday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case. Might not even be Sunday where you are. But it's a pretty nice Sunday here. Here on the farm. What's a farmstead? I don't know. Why are you asking me? I don't know. Oh no, wouldn't it be funny if somebody called the authorities and said, I think this guy has problems. You should probably check it out. The internet diagnosis. There's enough people on the internet diagnosing autism and attention deficit disorder or ADHD. And it's pretty neat seeing people figure it out and realize that certainly it is different. It's not the same as just being everybody else. But there's a lot of people that it didn't click. They didn't figure it out before. And now, thanks to TikTok and Snapchat, people are realizing, whoa, you mean all that quirky stuff that I do has an answer, has a reason, has a neurological... And their husbands and wives are going, I knew it all along. I don't know that everyone knew it all along. That's the whole point of figuring it out late in life. I remember when I figured it out, I was age 27. And it was like, whoa, I can't believe it. And then, of course, what you do is you relive your entire life backwards from this new perspective. Hello, cow. Dripping from her lips. Oops. I have to remember Snapchat only lets me record about a minute, maybe a minute and a half, I don't know. It's unfocusing. I accidentally splashed the cow while I was filling waters. That cow has a small udder. And she's ready to give birth for a while. The other cows are waiting for food. Oh, look at them all over there. I think I was afraid this was going to happen. I have to figure out how to get one of those wheels of hay. Wheel of hay! One of those round bales out to the cows. They finished off that one, I think. But first, I'm finishing to refill the waters. The waters. There are some advantages to this particular way of using the camera. It takes a little bit of getting used to. And not put my head in front of what I want to look at. But I like it. So, just finishing up the water now. In my head, I find this gathering of the animals kind of humorous because I try to think the way they're thinking. And usually that just ends up with me going, moo, and not understanding myself. But they're hanging out here because they want to see what I do today for their meal. They're out of hay. They've been grazing, but grazing doesn't feed them as well. So they want some fresh hay, right? Right, 22? Who are you? Can't tell. Hello. Look at that. Almost. Oh, wow. You didn't get to see it because of the camera. Hello, horse. Yeah, it's going to take a while. I don't think I'm going to use this lens all the time. but it is kind of neat at times. So, let's see what I can do. I should have brought the buggy down probably, but I'm going to switch cameras. Okay, I've got these 2 bales. So what do? I think I'm just going to start throwing some over the side. It's funny that they have blue strings. Huh. And let's see, forgot my gloves? Yep. Yeah, I think I'll start just throwing it over the side. See how that goes. Make it up as I go along. It's gonna be tricky without my gloves or any experience. I think it's pretty tightly packed. Plus I won't know how much to give them. Farmer Doug says just take it out to there and let it sit like it did before. 3 days. So that wouldn't give us much time. So let's see if it breaks apart. Whoa! Nope, doesn't really. No wonder you didn't see anything. I had the back camera on. This is not going to be the right way. Definitely not going to be the right way. I say as I continue to do it. Human nature. Do things the way that you're doing them now. You know they're wrong. These are hungry cows. And I'm feeding them hay by the handful. And in the process, probably they're fighting over it. There's so little. Okay. Calm down, calm down. I'll give you a bale. I've got a spare bale. An emergency bale. Now they're going, don't you dare leave us now. We've already finished this amount of hay. Okay. Bale. Well, I'm very unsatisfied with this morning's feeding. I pulled off less than a bale's worth of hay on one side. This stand has proven to be completely useless. So that's a fail. It actually works okay as a hand holder. And in the bed, it props the phone up a little bit. But out here where I wanted to use it, and in the buggy, wasn't worth the $2.99. So I was able to give the one bale, which they started eating. And then I went back to the wheels and tossed a little bit more over, and unfortunately, because cows are drawn to new, they all came over and ate it very quickly. And the little baby that found it and thought, oh, I've got some to myself, well, she got upset when everyone else came over and pushed her out of the way. So there's not enough hay for them, but I can't pull it out of those wheels. So I'm going to come down in the afternoon, a little bit earlier probably, and give them a full wheel out in the pasture again, like Farmer Doug did. I'm not sure if I need to use this thing. I think I will, though. I don't know. We'll see what happens at the afternoon.